Just a few months ago, everything behind us, there might have been 1 or 2 homes being framed in. Now this brand new phase is almost sold out. There are a few lots left. Today, we're in Boulder Creek, Olathe, Kansas, and we've got not just 1, but 2 brand new models. On your left, we've got the McKenna, one of the most popular 2-story homes in Johnson County right now by Gabriel Homes. On your right, we've got the Pine Expanded by Calyn Homes. Very popular plan out here. We're going to show them both to you, starting with the Pine Expanded, and then we'll show you the McKenna. Let us know in the comments down below, which one do you like the most? And at the end, we'll disclose the price of both of them.
By the way, in case we haven't met yet, my name's Jordan. You saw Nick in the intro. We help people buy and build new construction homes in Kansas City. We're going to start with the exterior of this Pine Expanded by Calyn Homes.
Now, as Jordan said, this is the Pine Expanded reverse 1.5 by Calyn Homes. We've got 4 beds, 3.5 baths, 3,270 square feet. If you look at the elevation, you got some beautiful stone. We love stone here, don't we, Jordan?
Yes, we do.
It just adds a nice element to the exterior. Everything else is stucco. You've got a lighter trim color, black windows. I like the farmhouse style overhang over the garage there.
Yep, the metal roof gives us some contrast, really looks nice.
Yeah, you'll see it inside too. I like the windows there. It's certainly a not cheap to do windows in the garage doors, but it's very functional. And you've got some, I like these light fixtures too. How about that?
Yep, those are cool, really gives it a classic look.
Now you do have a French drain, so that's what the gutters are going to, if you see that in the footage. They're buried below the slab. You've got a couple steps, big entry going to the home, and one thing that we love on the channel,
tall doors.
Tall doors. All right, Jordan, let's take a look.
How tall are you, Nick?
I'm about 6'3" on a good
6'3",
day.
so that's an 8-foot door?
That's right.
All right.
We got 8-foot doors, I believe, throughout the house here. Well, a couple different spots. Let's take a look inside. Huge main floor, beautiful windows, beams up top, and we're gonna turn around and start with the entry here. So we've got 11-foot ceilings. We've got an 8-foot door and a couple of spots on the main floor. What I really like, you've got the side lights. There's no window in the door, so nice and private if you've got people dropping off packages. Transom up above, and then one detail that I love, that it's shiplap throughout the entire entry. And Jordan, it goes pretty far back there.
Yes, it does, all the way that whole wall.
That's right. So you'll notice throughout the house, we've got some lighter colors, and then you've got this accent kind of dark gray, not quite a black, 8-foot door. And as we come this way, like we said, this is 4 bedrooms. This is our first secondary bedroom. It's staged as an office right now. You've almost got, I want to say wainscoted. They've trimmed out the entire room. You've got the dark kind of contrasting color, 2 beams up top, light fixture in the middle. Jordan, one of the things we love to see.
Casement windows, man.
Casement windows. There's no bar in the middle. They open up all the way. They bring in more light.
It's trimmed out beautifully as well compared to that front door.
Yeah, the crown molding. And one other thing that I'm kind of picky when I go into our homes, I love to see upgraded luxury carpet. This is very high tread material, very durable, and I love the pattern on it. Now let's take a look at the full bathroom.
It's got its own bathroom, walk-in closet, hex flooring, right? And you've got tile, shower, all the way to the ceiling. And those are tall ceilings. And a nice little vanity.
Now, I really like they did the pocket door here.
Oh, I missed that.
So nice and efficient. They might have it locked. There we go. Very efficient pocket door. The nice thing about the closet is there's no extra doorway in the home. So you got, or in the room, there are 2 doorways. You got the entry and you got the bathroom, and that's it, which means putting a bed somewhere gets a lot easier because that closet is tucked away. Now, as we head to the main floor, stone, we talked about it at the front of the house. If you swing over this way for me, beautiful floor to ceiling stone fireplace. I really like the stone that they picked. I think it goes well with everything. When you build a home, usually they're going to give you a choice. Do you want to stain the mantle or do you want to paint it? In this case, they painted it. That's because you've got the beams up top. that are also painted.
I believe that's the same color as the doors.
Yeah, it's all the same accent color. Right here, we've got some beautiful built-ins, glass cabinet doors. You got some gold pulls on them, and you'll see that elsewhere throughout the home. But
beautiful big picture windows, right?
Absolutely. I love the wall of window. Anytime you see a wall of windows like that, it's a good sign in a house. Now, as we swing over here to the kitchen, we've got the dining room in the back, a nice oversized island. And Jordan, we talked about this earlier. We've got
a massive amount of space here. You got multiple people in the kitchen. I mean, you're not running into each other. You've got the dishwasher door down. You've got the oven lid down. It's not cramped. I mean, I love it.
I like the width here too. Stacked microwave oven. You've got tall ceilings here, which is nice. 2 light fixtures hanging down. Quartz, it looks like an upgraded quartz countertop, the gold touch on the faucet. And then you've got this entire wall of cabinets, which is nice. 5-burner stovetop. And then something else that we thought was kind of nice, it adds texture, is the backsplash.
Yeah, so you've got the little square tiles, and they've got these grooves and lines in them. Really, you don't see that very often. Most of it is kind of a brick lay pattern or something like that in the kitchen.
It looks nice, and because they laid these all different directions in a pattern, a little bit extra labor cost. And then of course we've got the pantry.
Yeah, good sized pantry.
Now, here in a second, we'll take a look at the deck, which is on your right. I do want to start with the mudroom, the entry from the garage. So you've got a hall tree on your right, a nice little built-in on the left. Same quartz countertops we saw on the island in the kitchen. And then you've got a powder room, perfect for guests, nice location.
Right off the garage door, so you're getting home, you're in a hurry, and you gotta use the restroom, man. It's right there.
That's right. Now, coming over to the dining area, 3 single hung windows, so you notice the casement in the front. And then up top, we've got
that tongue and groove, man, just like the entryway. Really, it sets a good pattern or tone for this house. They just kept the theme throughout. Same thing I'm noticing. Look at the trim above the window here in the dining room. Same as the front door, same as what was in the office.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of ceiling accents. The tongue and groove, it's a popular, sometimes they'll do shiplap up there. I'd highly recommend it. Let's get you outside. Let's take a look. 2-tiered patio. First part's all covered.
Absolutely, and it's huge too. You've got the ceiling fan, couple recessed lights up there. You've got that outlet above Nick's head. What would you plug into there, Nick?
It's perfect for lights if you run them around the inside of this. TV, probably not. It'd just be in an odd spot. So the lights are definitely a popular ad. I like this table. I'm a big fan of that.
Yeah, that's a wrought iron table. You could probably put 6 chairs there.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. So with the major difference between this house, the next one we're going to show you, that's a 2-story. Master's on the main here. What you want to see ideally, if outdoor living is important to you, is you want to see the master bedroom, which is right here, and a spot off the dining area connecting. It's perfect for the mornings, especially right now, this time of year. We're entering the fall, it's getting a little cooler outside. It's one of the best times here in Kansas City. But Jordan, I'm big fan of the Fortress kind of iron railing here.
Yep, you've got the iron metal railing. Really gives it a nice touch. You step down, you've got this, remind me.
We've got a landing. So city code requires you to have a step down.
Can't be more than like 7 inches.
That's right.
I'm losing the name for this material, Nick.
So we've got composite decking material on here. But the reason you've got this second patio, I would guess, is because if you have steps down, you gotta have patio beneath them. So what they did is they extended the patio. You've got a ton of outdoor living space here, which is nice. And I like that everything's covered in the tile. You could even screen this in if you wanted to. All right, Jordan, let's take a look at the masters, the last part of the main floor before we head downstairs.
I think that's, besides the kitchen, the master's usually everybody's favorite part, isn't it?
That's right. We should probably hold it till the end, but we'll give it away here as we've got another beautiful home to take a look at. So, cozy main living spaces, but when you come into the master, it is huge. This is actually a huge room. I hope it comes across on the video. Like all of this right here, this is a whole sitting area. And of course, we talked about it. You've got the exit onto the deck, which is perfectly placed. Now, you do have the nice tongue and groove up top.
Once again, keeping the theme going. I really like that about this house.
Very consistent. And then you got the darker
accent
enamel
wall.
Now, let's take a look at the bathroom here. You've got the sliding barn door. We might see one next door as well. All of the hardware is exposed, which gives it a nice look. And then if we stop right there, what you'll notice, you got an extra wide vanity, tower to the side. You've got the shiplap that we saw off the entry. So everything's starting to kind of piece together. They've already frosted the window, so it brings in light, no privacy worries. You got a huge freestanding tub there as well. Now, what I like is that you've also got the wide vanity here. Everything's soft close, drawers, doors, and then
beautiful walk-in shower, no threshold.
Zero entry.
And then this green tile, I like it, Nick. I think it's a nice...
Speaking of green, just a little foreshadowing for the next house. If you like that green, you're gonna love the house next door. Let's make our way this way. You've got the throne to your right. You've got a linen closet straight ahead. And I love that they continued the engineered hardwoods into the master, but you do still have the upgraded luxury carpet in the closet. And Jordan, we talked about the enamel, the high quality paint throughout the closet. Prevents scratches, nothing's rubbing up, nothing's leaving marks. And then of course you've got the laundry room connected. Pattern hex flooring, which is pretty, there's a lot going on there.
It's a lot, but I like it.
I like it too. It's a nice green touch with that shower. In one of our previous videos, you saw the PCDI pillow on one of the staged beds. I think that's really neat, but we're gonna switch spots here, Jordan.
All right, the first thing I want to show you is just this extra wide staircase. So straight down to the basement.
It's very efficient, right? Not having a staircase landing, you're getting more square footage, where if you did have the landing, it'd be taking up quite a bit of space right there. So, and then we've got the same.
You got the high traffic carpet.
That's right.
Come on down here to herringbone tile floor, and I like how they took it right off the stairs and all the way over to the kitchen area.
That's right. Here, let me get a better shot of this. They've really created a good amount of separation. So dining, kitchenette area, and then you've got your rec room behind us.
So you've got a full sink, microwave, spot for a fridge, beautiful picture window, which gives you a ton of daylight,
and we
natural
talked
daylight
about
for the room.
This is an extra wide egress. You can tell because it's actually cement. So it's not one of the inserts. It costs like twice, if not triple the amount to do that, but creates a lot of light down here.
So coming off the kitchen, you know, you've got your family room. You can do all kinds of things down here, whatever you like to do, watch movies, exercise.
Chiefs game.
Yeah, definitely the Chiefs.
Which, this is a pretty nice area too. I think we have 9-foot ceilings.
Yes, those are 9 foot.
Very important for a lower level.
All right, coming off the living area, Nick, we've got 2 bedrooms here in this nice little hallway. Kind of breaks it up, gives you a little bit more privacy. Let's check this one out. So you've got your egress window. That would be a single hung walk-in closet. Lots of space in there.
Yeah, for a secondary bedroom, that's pretty good. Yeah, the recessed lighting is a big one. You'll see a lot of builders, they tend to put like one light fixture in the middle of the room and no recessed lighting. I like that they did the additional lights here. Probably one of the biggest vanities we've ever seen.
Yeah, so in the middle of this hallway, you've got your bathroom for both bedrooms, right? And that's a very deep bathroom. You know, it's as wide as the tub, but normally bathrooms like that are, I don't know, 4 foot shorter, 5 foot shorter than that. You've got an extra counter space and these built-in cabinets and drawers, which are really nice. And there's a closet in there too, isn't there, Nick? Did you?
Yeah, I didn't even see it. A linen closet in here, which this is pretty impressive for a lower level secondary full bath. This is pretty big.
Yeah, so you've got another little linen closet right here in the hallway. And then bedroom 4, which is bedroom number 2 down here. Really good sized room. You've got the little surface mount dome light and really good size, Nick. Single hung window.
Yeah, they did the upgraded egress window there. So the full concrete.
And double door closet.
This is actually a pretty big room for a secondary.
Yes, it is. I think that's a twin bed.
Now that's all for house number 1, the Pine expanded by Calyn Homes. I think they did a great job with it. We've still got one more house to look at. This is the 2-story McKenna by Gabriel Homes. Absolutely beautiful. It's one of the top selling plans. They're building 5 of them just in this neighborhood alone and several in other communities around Kansas City. But this one is 4 beds, 3.5 baths, 2732 square feet on a 1/4 acre lot, and it's a brand new elevation. So I believe this is called the Modern. You've got the angled roof lines, very contemporary look, black windows. You got the trim on the siding. You've also got the stone columns.
Yeah, a mixture of stone, stucco, cedar, black gutters, black windows. Did you say that already?
I think we said it a couple of times, but that's okay. It's a big deal. Yeah. And then modern light fixtures, but above and beyond what people love about this plan, you'll see it on the inside, but everybody loves a good front porch. And this is
massive,
a pretty big one. So you come this way, Jordan, really good use of the stone columns there, but you got all of this space. And even though this is the most popular one, even though they're building 5 of these McKennas right now, they have a ton of different elevations. This just happens to be the newest. But what you'll see in common with a lot of them is this nice front porch space. So let's take a look inside. I love the 8-foot doors, very modern. They're frosted for a little bit of privacy inside. And of course, you've got the French doors. Let's get a nice shot of the main floor.
Yeah, let's give the viewers what they want, Nick.
Notice there's a lot of room for a 2-story.
Absolutely. Extremely open. Lots of space.
Now, I will be the first to admit, I love reverse 1.5s. I like the idea of the master on the main. I like 1.5 stories with the tall ceilings. This is a really good contender. As a 2-story, it checks so many boxes. But starting with the entry, we're going to ignore the office here for a second. You do have the doors molding up top. I also like the trim work off the inch. They do this in even their spec homes. And then, of course, up at the top, you've got the light fixture, you've got the 1x2 trim and the black background there. Now, the nice thing about this McKenna is they build a lot of these, which means there are quite a few different options for things like a custom built-in office. If we stop right here, what I'll do is the previous model, I'll put a little clip on the screen of what theirs looked like. And then we'll flip back to what this one looks like. You can see there's a lot of customization they could do here. Now, you do have the custom cabinet doors. It's a nice decor on the front that I just don't see very often. And then, of course, you've got the stained desk area, 2 floating shelves, downlighting. And Jordan, one of your favorite things about this office.
So I love these double doors, man, especially with the glass. It just, I don't know, I think it sets this room off, especially if it's an office. You're working from home, you know, the kids are running around down here. You close the doors, but you can keep your eyes on them. Really cool.
Absolutely. And the last thing is we've got Upgraded windows here. So even more light. They are casement windows, so they crank open. There's no kind of split in the middle. So full, getting a lot of light in.
Yeah, what about these floors, Nick? You've got engineered hardwood floors. The planks are different size. You've got some wide, some not so wide. I don't know if you can see it on video, but
really cool. It's a nice look. Yeah, you've got the kind of white oak engineered hardwood floor style. Now, before we go any further, this is part of the plan. They've made great use of it. I know a lot of builders might just kind of close this off, but similar to the office, you got different setups. These are stained, so kind of like a darker ebony style wash. You've got the gold pulls on them, and I like the glass cabinet doors there. But you can turn this into a dry bar, all sorts of stuff with it. Dining area is in the middle. So traditional 2-story, you would have the dining room off the entry. That would be the spot for it, but most people nowadays would probably find use of that being an office much more effective. So this is your dining area. It opens up to the family room. You've got built-ins on either side. And Jordan, I don't think we've talked about this. One thing I'm kind of picky about, I'm not the biggest fan of the hardwood style tile, right? If you're gonna do like a hardwood, you wanna do it as like a hardwood and not a tile. But what they've done here, I think, looks really, really good. So they did, yes, and it's a darker kind of style here, but if you go up close to the cabinets, I think it complements the stain color on the cabinets very, very nicely.
And that is a very dark stain. What do you think, Nick?
Yeah, so
ebony or something?
Yeah,
or?
So cabinets here are stained, they're not painted, so you can still see the wood grain, which is why the tile in that fireplace looks nice. Now you do have an entire wall of picture windows back here. It's all trimmed out. You've got the enamel, crown molding up top.
So my favorite part about the McKenna, Nick, it's the kitchen.
Definitely the kitchen.
I mean, this thing is massive.
You've got a huge island, upgraded slab, enough seating for 4, cabinets below, so on both sides of the island, 2 light fixtures, similar accent on the ceiling.
Keeping the theme going. And, you know, the fact that this island does not have a sink or a range on it just makes it that much bigger.
That's a big deal. I actually had a client in town this past weekend. They loved the McKenna, thinking about building it, and that's a big deal. Is most of these plans, you'll have the sink in the island because it usually faces the family room, but they've done the traditional setup here where you've got the nice windows, you're looking out into the backyard, and kind of a farmhouse style upgraded sink there. Now what I like is, if you look at the backsplash, you got some texture there, you can see the movement, but also you got the underlighting, and outlets are tucked under the cabinets. If you build a home, I would almost always recommend that, outlets under the cabinets, especially if you do a nice expensive backsplash. You don't want outlets sticking out like a sore thumb there. Of course, you do have the cabinets going to the ceiling, upper row glass doors, and we've got, you'll notice the lights are not on just yet. Let's see if we can kick them on, Jordan. Automatic lights.
Massive walk-in pantry.
Careful there, careful.
Always running into stuff.
Me too. So, at least for the kitchen, that is what we've got. Let's head over to the garage entry. This is tight, so go ahead, take it away.
Yeah, coming in off the garage, you've got your little drop station where you can sit down, put your shoes away in the cubby, hang your coat up. Nice little desk, throw your keys on there. Closet, hang up your coat, and a half bath for the main floor. Right off the garage, great plan. That way, like we say, when you're rushing home and you need to go, you can go.
That's right. So we're going to show you the outdoor living. They like to add a couple pretty unique features into their outdoor living here. So one of them I should note, is right in the slider. So you've got the shades, they open and close with a magnet there, which is pretty neat. They're built in, so my dog running around going crazy, not gonna damage the blinds in there. But let's take a look outside.
So the first thing that popped out to me, Nick, is you've got this beautiful curved concrete slab that's been stamped, so it looks like, you know, natural rock out here. Really cool.
That's right, and they do this in almost all of the models. You've got the fire pit, there's a gas line run to it, so this is pretty maintenance free. Everything's done for you there. And then of course, the nice thing about buying a model is they almost always have surround sound, which you do in the ceilings out here, as well as a fan up top. But let's head back inside. We're gonna switch spots, Jordan.
Let's go upstairs.
There's a secret room up there.
Yeah,
You
almost
see it?
forgot about that. So you've got this super modern staircase. I really like how they cut the carpet off right here, and you've got it all trimmed out, stairwell. It gives it a nice clean look. High traffic carpet. I like this landing. They took the same engineered hardwoods from downstairs, kept the theme going. Nice tall picture window.
And this entire wall here is trimmed out. So you've got the high-end enamel paint, and you've got a nice little texture as well.
And what about those light fixtures, Nick? Those are
Pretty neat, very
pretty cool.
modern fixtures. They fit everything.
So when you get to the top, this is not your normal, 4-foot wide hallway. You got a lot of space here, rooms in either direction. Where should we start? Let's start over here.
So I love the built-ins, right when you step up here.
Yep.
The built-ins in the corner. Where have we seen that? A couple places,
Yeah,
huh?
you got it in an entryway and in the kitchen. Keep the theme going. That's something we're seeing today, right? Into bedroom number 1, Nick, we've got high tread carpet. It's a really good sized room. You've got 2 single hung windows in here, bringing in lots of natural light.
Now, Jordan, one thing almost everybody comments on, the smell of the McKenna is, you got to be here in person to experience it. It's good. It's good. I'm going to look at the name of that, whatever scent that is. That's going in my house. They do a great job.
Let my wife know what it is. So we have a box of like 20 of those things.
Well, if we can figure it out, we'll put it on the screen for you. It smells good, I promise.
Are you going to sniff it? Here.
No, I can smell it. It smells great.
I can smell it too.
Yeah.
So, this room has its own primary bathroom. You've got the hex tile, really cool design, kind of keeps with this modern feel in this house. Walk-in closet.
Which I like. They did the upgraded carpet there. You got hooks, knockdown texture, and forgive me, we're gonna spin around here. You got the shower base and then tile all the way up to the ceiling with a framed shower door. Bedroom number 2.
Yeah,
so again,
bedroom
we
2.
got 4 bedrooms up here.
Yeah. Got the high tread carpet. Casement windows on the front of the house.
Which,
so,
if you plan on building something, and we see this quite a bit, casement windows, they look really nice on the front. Sometimes, if you want to save a little bit, you do the casement windows in the front, single hung in the back, it'll shave off, especially because these are black on the exterior, so they cost a little bit more.
So with this bathroom, this bedroom, and the third bedroom they share, they've got the Jack and Jill
we
bathroom.
got Hollywood bath. So everybody's got their separate sinks.
Share the tub and toilet. Got tile throughout, around the tub, all the way to the ceiling.
Hold on, you're losing me, Jordan. Walk-in closet. And then we've got a nice little accent in the shower there.
Yeah, I've always seen these as being like a silver color. I don't think I've ever seen a black.
Well, even the niche right there.
Little built-in niche, put your shampoo bottles. And what is this, Nick?
This is an owned style of granite. You can tell granite is uneven. So when you see a quartz, it's almost always flat.
Well, this definitely has a rough texture to it. Bedroom number 3, high tread carpet. Picture window in the middle with casement on both sides.
Yeah, both of these bedrooms in the front have great window setups, but just wait till you see the master because it is pretty neat.
Really nice size walk-in closet for a third bedroom. You've got a built-in shelf for all your shoes and plenty of hanger space for shirts and everything else.
So laundry room, we'll get to it second, but you've got the laundry room. Similar deal to the previous house, the Pine next door. You've got the sliding barn door, hardware is exposed, but this master, people absolutely love it. And not only is it a French door entry, but it is huge. You've got this whole sitting area, 2 different sets of windows. And then they did I think the light fixtures with the wallpaper, you couldn't have gotten a better coordination there. It looks really good.
I think they crushed it with that theme. What do you think?
I think so. You got the hardwood floors in the master, which is really nice. And then of course, we will do a tour in the future in Southern Meadows in the Blue Valley School District, Overland Park, where you actually have the option to do a balcony right here off the master. I'll show you that in a future video, so you got to subscribe to the channel to see it. But similar to the laundry room, we've got the sliding door, hardware is exposed. Jordan, you got the secret room open.
Well, I was trying to figure out a way to come out and surprise everybody, but let's just start right here with the tile. I noticed, it's got a very rustic look. I don't know what it is, but I like it. You've got these mirrors and the doors on your vanities, quartz countertop, huge framed in mirror with custom lights, standalone tub. It's got this black exterior just to match the theme of everything. Beautiful walk-in shower.
It is a nice shower. Yeah, you've got the bench, a niche right there.
3 shower heads.
3 shower heads, 1 rain head, and then 2, 1 on each wall.
Now check out the size of that closet, Nick.
So this is a big closet, but you might want to know that it's not the only one. So for a 2-story house, this is quite a bit of size in the master closet. We've got one more to show you.
Yeah, so all you got to do is you come into the water closet and you've got these built-in shelves, and then you just push it on open.
So this would be his closet. This would be yours, Jordan.
Yeah.
You got to go through the bathroom.
This is plenty of space. My wife would probably take over at least this section. I could have these 2.
Maybe the shelves.
Yeah, I could get the shelves too.
But a nice little hiding spot. Good use of space that would otherwise be maybe an attic area. And that's all for the master bath. Jordan, let's take a look at that laundry room.
All right, yeah, so you kind of touched on the barn door, which is really nice that having that here in the hallway really saves space. You're not opening doors and hitting people running through the hallway. Got a lot going on with the floor tile.
It's a big painting.
Green like before, huh? Like downstairs.
Yeah. There's a lot of builders will put a dog in the laundry room. A couple of them are very realistic and might scare you, but this is a nice area, good size there.
Did you talk about the built-in closet in the hallway? I can't remember.
I did not, no,
right,
but
well,
you do have a linen closet up here. And one of the things that makes this so nice isn't just the master is huge, but you've got everybody up here. You've got quick access if you've got younger children, if you want to be on the same floor, and it doesn't feel small. All the bedrooms are very good size, 2 stories, and typically be, sometimes you'll see some smaller bedrooms. That's not the case here. Now, as promised, we do have to discuss the pricing. 2-story McKenna, they build it at a pretty good price based on what we're seeing with new construction right now. So before we say the prices, let us know down in the comments, which one do you like? Would you rather have all of the space that a 2-story has and be able to finish the basement? Or are you more interested in the main level living, the big porch out back, and of course, the lower level rec room and the bar in the Pine expanded? Let us know down in the comments. Without further ado, the McKenna 2-story, it was 4 beds, 3.5 baths, 2732 square feet. It is priced at $746, but I can tell you they put well over 100K of upgrades in these models. So if you were to build it, that is possible, even in places like the Blue Valley School District, around the $650. So really good price point for a beautiful 2-story. Over here, we've got the Pine expanded. It came in at 4 beds, 3.5 baths, 3720 square feet, so a little bit bigger, priced at $690,000. Now, before you go, a big thank you to Gabriel Homes as well as Calyn Homes. Excellent job on both of the models. Thank you to the on-site agents, Ann and Adam. We'll put their contact information on the screen. Of course, if you have any questions about buying or building a new home anywhere in the Kansas City suburbs, we'd love to set you up for success, both show you your options, save some time, and save some money in the process. So give us a phone call, text message, or email, and we'd absolutely love to help. Before you go, we're gonna put 2 things on the screen. One is a playlist of all of our new construction videos. And second, we're gonna put a future property tour of a different McKenna model on the screen right here. So click on either one of those. We'll see you on the other side.